Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. The mind is the limit. As long as the mind can envision the fact that you can do something, you can do it, as long as you really believe 100%. I didn't leave bodybuilding until I felt that I had gone as far as I could go. I loved the training, I loved the discipline. I loved the fact that I was learning something every day. You can't climb the ladder of success with your hands in your pockets. Strength is not just about how much weight you can lift. It's also about how much you can handle before you break. I have a love interest in every one of my films, a gun. The resistance that you fight physically in the gym and the resistance that you fight in life can only build a strong character. What we face may look insurmountable. But I learned something from all those years of training and competing. I learned something from all those sets and reps when I didn't think I could lift another ounce of weight. What I learned is that we are always stronger than we know. The worst thing I can be is the same as everybody else. I hate that. Money doesn't make you happy. I now have $50 million, but I was just as happy when I had $48 million. The meaning of life is not simply to exist, to survive, but to move ahead, to go up, to achieve, to conquer. I didn't become a bodybuilder to get famous, or to make money. I did it because I loved it. It's simple: if it jiggles, it's fat. Failure is not an option. Everyone has to succeed. The future is green energy, sustainability, renewable energy. The last 3 or 4 reps is what makes the muscle grow. This area of pain divides the champion from someone else who is not a champion. If you don't find the time, if you don't do the work, you don't get the results. I knew I was a winner back in the late 60s. I knew I was destined for great things. People will say that kind of thinking is totally immodest. I agree. Modesty is not a word that applies to me in any way, I hope it never will. The only way to be a champion is by going through these forced reps and the torture and pain. That's why I call it the torture routine. Because it's like forced torture. Torturing my body. What helps me is to think of this pain as pleasure. Pain makes me grow. Growing is what I want. Therefore, for me, pain is pleasure. I just use my muscles as a conversation piece, like someone walking a cheetah down 42nd Street.